I have been a part of QA for past 7 years, where I have worked mostly as a manual tester. But as per my company's demand and team demands, I also have worked with cross-functional team for automation testing purposes. I have extensive knowledge about software development lifecycle as well as intensive knowledge and familiarity and experience about software testing lifecycle. As I have worked with different companies in past 7 years, I have experience of working with different kind of applications such as financial application, healthcare application, retail application, as well as insurance applications. And these applications were built on different kind of language such as C++, C Sharp, Java, XML, HTML, and process like CSS. And applications were built on platform like Unix, Linux, Windows, and Mac operating system. As I have worked on different kind of applications with different kind of language and platform, so I have deep understanding of analyzing the business requirement document such as BRD, FRS, SRS, USD, as well as use case document and design document. I have extensive experience about testing different kind of tests, functional testing such as integration testing, regression testing, ad hoc testing, smoke testing, system testing, backend integration testing, end-to-end testing, monkey testing, sanity testing, gorilla testing. And for non-functional testing purpose, I have performed testing like usability testing, performance testing, security testing, and maintenance testing. For test management purpose, I have used Quality Center as well as ALM, and I have familiarity with Jira and Rally. For bug tracking purpose, I have used Quality Center as well as Jira and Bugzilla. For automation testing purpose, I have used QTP and I'm very familiar with UFT. For SQL purpose, I have used Oracle database, but I'm also very familiar with Sybase and DB2. So in my Quality Center, when I was managing my testing, I have designed my test cases using TestMan tab of Quality Center. I have executed the same test cases on TestLab tab, and I have submitted my defect through defect tab. In my company, the defect lifecycle is pretty simple. When I find defect, I have a great relationship with the developer. That's why I make sure the defect is reproducible. That means it's a valid defect. And when I send the defect to my developer through email, I add different kind of information to support my defect, such as snapshot and severity, priority, date, time, test case number, as well as requirement number. And when the developer finds and fix the defect, he would resend the defect to me and I will retest the defect. And if I see the defect is fixed, I could close the defect with my own comment. And if the defect is not fixed, I will follow that same defect lifecycle back again. In my company, where I have worked as a manual tester as well as automation tester, I have been privileged to work with different team members. So for manual testing purpose, I have used various kinds of documents as I have mentioned before. And for automation testing purpose, when I was creating script, I have created linear script, modular script, data-driven script, keyword-driven script as per the framework that I have followed, like data-driven framework, keyword-driven framework, and high-word-driven framework. I have never have to create framework, but I know how to create framework and I'm very familiar with those kind of framework. I have extensive ideas and experience of enhancing test script by adding checkpoint, synchronization, parameterization, regular expression, smart identification, as well as various kinds of control structure and loop. I have created a script using DP, which is actually descriptive programming. I'm very good at writing static descriptive programming, but I'm very familiar with dynamic descriptive programming as well. I know how to create function, where to set those in function library. I know object repository, and I know there are two kinds of object repository, local and shared. I have also ran other team members' script by doing debugging to make sure that the script was okay and script was executed as per the test requirement. For my backend integration purpose, as I have mentioned, I have used Oracle. To retrieve data and validate data, I have used different kind of queries, and to write those queries, I have used various kinds of operator, and I know about different kind of joining, such as left outer join, right outer join, full join, self join. I'm very good at writing SQL queries. I would rate myself about 7 to 8 for that. At the end, I would say when I'm working in different kind of application for the past 7 years, I have extensive knowledge about software development process such as waterfall, agile, iterative. But mostly for the past 4 years, I have worked with agile scrum process. This process is based on sprint. In nutshell, if I say what is agile, that would be it's a fast process, thin and lean, where there is more communication and less documentation. As I have worked in Scrum process, I also have to attend various kinds of meetings, and these meetings are actually based on user story and the product. And these meetings were daily stand-up meeting, release planning meeting, sprint planning meeting, sprint review meeting, demo meeting, and retrospective meeting. In daily stand-up meeting, I have my personal input, which was what I did yesterday, what I'm going to do today, and what are my problems that I'm facing. My sprint planning meeting was based upon how many sprint we need, based upon the prioritized user story, which will become the task for me. And my demo meeting was once the sprint was over, we have demoed the product that is built upon prioritized stories by the product owner to verify whether the product owner is satisfied with the product that we have built for the particular sprint. And retrospective meeting was about team input, where we discussed as a team what went well, what didn't go well, and what needs to improve for the next sprint. At the end, I would say myself that I'm a dedicated worker. My work ethic is very good. I'm disciplined. I'm very punctual. I make sure that I'm a team player, and I go out of my way to help my team as well as my company to be benefited. I love my work. I enjoy my work. And at the end, I would say that I would bring my expertise and experience to help the company to be beneficial. Thank you very much, and I am looking forward to joining your company. God bless you. Thank you.